And welcome to part 2 of Epic Mickey. In the last episode, we were trying to escape from Dark Beauty's castle, and we had to go meet Gus at the top of this large staircase. And here he is. And yet another cutscene. I have to get back home. I got pulled into this place by that ink monster. The Shadow Blot? That's a thing made of paint and thinner. That, Blot seemed awfully scared of this brush. Whoa, that's thinner. It dissolves anything painted. Gosh, I wonder what else this brush can do. That's paint. It restores anything dissolved by thinner. You're quite the artist. I love the look on Gus's face there. Well, you're just full of surprises. I guess you soaked up some of the blot. But I'm still me. Let's practice. You would have think that Mickey being having absorbed the blot would be a big part of the story, but really it's not, because occasionally you'll just see Mickey have these little black specks flying off them going into the sky. Anyways, you can whack these statues right here to get some paint or some thinner. And oh crap, hold on a second. Ah, my Wii Remote's batteries are dead. Oh wait, no, no they're not. Wait, are they? Well, they're going to go dead. Now here what you have to do is, you have to paint in this gear to open up the door. Quite simple, very basic puzzle. But the puzzles in the game get a lot... Damn it! The puzzles in the game later get a lot harder. Oh, they get a lot harder. So my Wii Remote will just work for the time being. This game is just starting to glitch on me for some reason. And it's because the batteries are going dead. Come on! Work already! Ah, slip. Hold for 1 second, I'm just gonna go put the batteries in. I am really sorry for wasting everyone's time, but I forgot to check on the battery capacity in my Wii Remote. Anyways, the B button uses thinner, and the Z button wrong way around. The B button shoots paint, and the Z button shoots the thinner. So you just gotta thin out that door frame, it'll make the door fall into the pool of thinner, and make a bridge for you to get across. Again, very basic puzzle. And right there, if you see anything that looks like it's a shadow, you can use the paint, to try and fill it back into there. If ever you see something that looks shaded out into the environment, it's just something that's been thinned out. Right here, what you have to do is thin out the ground underneath those stones to cause them to fall into the bottomless pool of thinner, apparently, that's underneath them. Now we come to our first enemies in the game, I believe. Oh wait, no, here's Oswald. The exit is through this gate. Uh-oh. Seers, part of the Blotling army. Are they dangerous? They're not good company. Get ready to fight. Point the Wii Remote at your target. Over friends, the cursor looks like this. Over opponents, it looks like this. You can fight Blotlings in 2 ways. Hit them with thinner to thin them out. Hit them with paint to make them friendly. They stay friendly until hit with too much thinner. Many opponents are stunned when you stomp on their heads. Each time an opponent hits you, you lose a health pip. Lose all your pips, and you're done. The Seers are only one type of bloodling. Other kinds of bloodlings are far worse, but you'll see soon enough. That's an understatement, because the enemies in the game, in fact, one particular enemy at one point in the game is so annoying to kill. It's just, one enemy in the game is definitely the hardest it's like a weird robot that works on paint and thinner. But we'll get to that robot when we see him in the Mad Doctor's lab and the cyber level. I forget what the place is called. So what I'm going to do here, there's an example of me thinning out one of the guys. Here's an example of me painting one in. So now he's friendly and he won't bother me for the rest of the game. And right in here you can see a treasure chest. But you can also step on this gear thing right here to lower down a hook, which you also see has a cage on it. Here's the catch of Epic Mickey. The game has multiple passages that you can take. So if I was to destroy that treasure chest, the mechanical arm would throw the gremlin into a pool of thinner, and we would never see him again. He's essentially dead. But if I was to let loose the gremlin, he would destroy the machine and make it so that I could never get those e-tickets. But the gremlin gives you a much better reward, so break free the gremlin. And stupidly, which is kind of weird in this game, instead of just letting you get the e-tickets, he breaks the catapult. And that's what would have happened if you had taken the e-tickets. It would have chucked him into a big pool. And he gives you a gold pin, which is great. That's the first gold pin that you can get. I believe it was in a Nintendo magazine a little while back that they showed you how to get all of the gold pins. Now, another thing that I need to notify you guys on: not everything can be thinned out. Like only things that look very well detailed, painted. That made no sense. But things that look sort of like well colored in, like not just gray, sort of like bright colors. They are the only things that can be thinned out and painted back in. So like this stuff right here, this color here is different from the others, which means that it can be painted back in. And those things that were back there, they were guardians. Basically the gist of the game is, basically the gist of what the guardians do is, if you use more paint than thinner, you can use a blue guardian. But if you use more thinner than paint, you can use a green guardian. And they both work pretty well, and they're especially helpful in the final level, because the final level can get really hard at times, especially with these other enemies that are in the final level. But I'll get to the final level when we get to the final level. So once you get up this staircase, you have to whack that gear, which will pull down a gate or a part of the gate, and half open it, I guess, if half opening makes sense. What I just told you guys about the Guardians is basically what Gus was just saying right there, that the green guys will come to you if you use more thinner, the blue guys will come to you if you use more paint. And that bar that is underneath Mickey's health, that shows you which one you're using more. So right there, you gotta thin out that platform in order to make the blocks drop, and then the same thing here. I don't know where those blocks go though, because every time I went back down there, I never saw them. I guess they just break as they hit the ground, but I don't know. And now we've opened the gate. And there's a projector screen right there. The projector screens I think were a really good gimmick, because they brought back an old thing with the olden day cartoons of Mickey Mouse, where the projector screens basically take you into a very old Mickey Mouse cartoon, like from when Mickey Mouse was first created. I didn't want to say the 70s because I think I might be wrong. I'm not a Mickey Mouse fanboy. I'll be perfectly honest, but this game is awesome. That rabbit went this way, but pose. Portals like this are how we get around. That rabbit's name is Oswald. He set them up. But a projector screen? What's so strange? Seems natural for cartoons. Well, what's in there? Just get ready to jump. So here we are in this old Mickey Mouse cartoon. And it's basically just like a 2D perspective of this large beanstalk in the first thing, but there are lots of other ones. At certain, some of them are actually even done in black and white, which I actually thought was kind of cool. But the special thing that you can get in each of these levels is a film reel. In every single one of these levels, well, in every single one of these things, anyways, there's a film reel. There's the first one that we just picked up right there. And once we get to the main hub of the game, there will be a guy who you can give the film reels to, and he will exchange them for special items that we can only really get at them, that we can't really find anywhere else. Like occasionally he'll give you a really good item, like he'll give you a pin, he'll give you I don't know what happens if you give him all 36. But I know that at some points he'll actually give you the ability to view a very old like an old black and white Mickey Mouse cartoon in the options in the extras menu, which is actually really cool. But in any case, we are heading to the Salam or the Salam. I don't know how you pronounce it. And look, it's a gremlin. Hey, it's Gremlin Tisto. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tisto? Hi, Gus. Someone sabotaged this door. It's going to take paint to fix it. That's an impressive door. Definitely Gremlin construction. Hey, Mickey, can you throw paint around? Why not paint those 2 gears for Tisto? That'd be great. I've been working on the middle gear, so don't break it, please. But I really don't think it's possible if you can break it. But let's not see if he does, okay? Let's just open up the gate. Hooray! You fixed it! Voice crack. I hate when my voice cracks. I sound weird. Oh no, did you see that? That's a nasty thing related to those sears back there. That pipe section is thinned out, letting steam escape. Don't touch that steam, it'll knock you back. Please patch those pipes when you see them. So we got a new quest to patch the steam pipes. The quest, I thought this quest would actually be really hard and would require a lot of backtracking to, you know, go into certain areas that you might have missed. But no, all you have to do is just follow the linear path. It's actually really easy. So you just paint the area where the steam is escaping from. Apparently I can't do that. But once it's patched up, you can move back behind it or in front of it. There it is again! We should be able to go that way too, but watch your step. Yeah, I think I should watch my step over here. One thing that I actually thought was kind of weird, if you were painting in something and then you ran out of paint, the place that you were just painting in would spit out a carton of blue paint. Paint or thinner should get you through here. Thin out the big gear, or use paint to patch the leaking steam pipe. The control pad moves the camera. 1 centers the camera from a first-person perspective. Now, actually, one of the few things that I actually thought was pretty cool about this game, if you change certain events, dialogue in certain parts will be changed and different, which is kind of cool. So Gus was telling us we can do a double jump. This video is almost 15 minutes long, so I will see you in part 3.